Around 1200 BC, the ancient world was strong, wealthy, and connected. Egypt stood powerful along the Nile. The Hittite Empire ruled Anatolia. Mycenaean kingdoms thrived in Greece. Trade ships crossed the Mediterranean carrying copper, tin, grain, and luxury goods. Then, in a single century, everything began to fall. Cities burned, trade routes collapsed. Great empires disappeared. This period is known today as the Bronze Age collapse, and at the center of the mystery are a shadowy group known only as the Sea Peoples. We don't know exactly who they were. We don't know where they came from. We don't even know if they were one people or many groups moving together. What we do know comes from Egyptian records, especially from the reign of Pharaoh Ramesses III. Carved on temple walls are images of battles, warriors arriving by both land and sea. They came with families, carts, and possessions, suggesting they were not just raiders, but migrating peoples. They attacked coastal cities across the eastern Mediterranean. The mighty Hittite capital Hattusa was destroyed. Mycenaean palaces fell. Cities in Syria and Canaan were burned. For decades, the eastern Mediterranean was thrown into chaos. Egypt itself nearly fell. In one of the last great victories of the New Kingdom, Ramesses III managed to defeat a massive invasion by sea and land. The pharaoh claimed triumph, but even Egypt never fully recovered its former power. After these invasions, the interconnected world of the Bronze Age never returned. Trade networks vanished. Writing systems disappeared in some regions. Urban centers shrank. A dark age followed in many places. So who were the Sea Peoples? Some theories suggest they were displaced communities fleeing famine or climate change. Others think they were warriors from collapsing regions seeking new lands. Some link them to early Mediterranean groups like the Philistines. But no single answer explains everything. The mystery deepens because the collapse was likely not caused by one factor alone. Drought may have weakened agriculture. Earthquakes may have destroyed cities. Internal rebellions may have destabilized kingdoms. The Sea Peoples may have been the final blow to an already fragile system. They remind us that even advanced civilizations are not immune to sudden change. In just a few decades, a world built over centuries unraveled. Yet from this collapse came new beginnings. Out of the ruins of the Bronze Age rose new cultures, including the early Greeks and Israelites. Iron tools replaced bronze. Political systems shifted. History did not end, it transformed. The Sea Peoples remain a mystery, not because they left no trace, but because they arrived at the perfect moment to reshape history. History leaves clues. We just have to learn how to see them.